All math teachers like me who use Moodle should be really excited about the new built-in Moodle Math Editor. That is, unless you use Google Chrome as your main browser. You see, there's a problem between the JavaScript engine that is called MathJax that drives the Moodle Math Editor and Chrome. And what it does is it creates a vertical line at the trail end of the mathematical expressions created by the Moodle Math Editor. And you can see them here in this math page that I have now. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get rid of that trailing vertical line with a few simple adjustments. Now, the first and best way is if you have administrative rights to your Google site, you need to go in and change some administrative settings. And I say this is the best way because then it will affect all the Moodle pages across your site, and you will only have to worry about it once. So if you have admin privileges, go down to Site Administration and go to Plugins, then Filters, and then click on MathJax. And it is in this window that the version of MathJax is determined. The point being that MathJax has actually picked up this incompatibility and upgraded to a newer version that actually works with Chrome. That version is 2.6, but you'll notice that even the latest versions of Moodle, Moodle 3.01 and 3.02, still have MathJax 2.5. So you just go into the first window which says HTTP MathJax URL, and you change that from 2.5 to 2.6. And then you go to the second window, which is HTTPS MathJax URL, do the same thing again. Change that to 2.6. Incidentally, if you just change it to the default, that is this URL right here, that instead of actually identifying the version name, it just says latest, that should also call up the 2.6 version of Moodle as well. So once you've made those changes, go in and save. And basically what has happened is you have updated the MathJax filter that you will be using in your site, and hence your pages should now render correctly. Let's just go and check. Go down to topic 3, MathJax demo. And there it is. Sure enough, the vertical line is missing. Now, if you don't have administrative rights, you're going to have to adjust this thing page by page. So I'm going to go in and change that thing back to 2.5 and show you how you still can get it to work even when the site as a whole is calling up the older version of MathJax. So go back into plugins. I'm going to go back into plugins and change that back to 2.5 and see if I can adjust the page in a way so that it will still display correctly. So change 2.5. You don't need to do this, but if you don't have admin privileges, I just want to show you what you would do to still make the things display properly. Okay, so I'm back to the original state. Go back to my course, and when I click on that MathJax demo, you should see it displaying as it did before, that is with the vertical line at the tail end of each of my expressions. And sure enough, there it is. And so we want to look at a way that I can actually manipulate the pages themselves and get that thing to disappear. So the first thing I want to do is go in and edit this document. So I will edit settings, and it should call up my page. Okay, this is my page here. And these are my math expressions that I created using the math editor. I want to go into the HTML code. So I click the show more buttons, and this less than and greater than sign is the indicator that you're going into the HTML window. Just click on that, and you should see all of this is the code that I want to see. I'm going to put in a carriage return, and I want to find some code that I can put in here that will cause this thing to display correctly. Well, what you do is you go to the MathJax.org website, and it's just www.mathjax.org. Click on documentation, and it will give you in the documentation section a way to achieve simple integration. So to quick start with our content delivery network, copy this snippet. And so this is the snippet that appears. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And paste that back into my page. And of course, because it's a script, you don't see it, but you should see that it makes some changes in the display. And sure enough, when I look at it again, the vertical line has disappeared. So let me just review that first method and then the second method. So the first method is to go into site administration. And this is the preferable method if you have administrative privileges. Go to plugins, filters, MathJax filter, and change each of these URLs to the latest version. And that would be 2.6. You can always go to the MathJax website to find out what the latest version is to ensure that your version on your Moodle site is the most upgraded version. Save that page, and you're done. So that's the first way to do it. And let's go back to the page. Of course, it's going to display correctly because in addition to updating the admin settings, we also have left that code in there, so it's not going to show anyway. But I'm just going to go over the second way. If you do not have admin privileges but still want it to display correctly in Chrome, go to the MathJax website. Let me go to the website first. Click on documentation. It takes you down to this section. You want to go into the documentation section with simple integration and click on copy this code. Just copy that script that appears in the pop-up window. Go back and edit your page. Expand the button window, click on HTML, and then just paste the script as you see it there. Save and display, and the vertical line is gone. I hope this helps. Have a great day.